You itches are so weird. You itches are weird. The situation between rapper Young M.A. and her ex took a messy turn when her ex publicly shared private hospital footage of her on social media. The video, which was from 2 years ago, showed Young M.A. visibly unwell and receiving medical treatment, a deeply personal moment that was never meant to be made public.
Stop at them two pictures that you always post on there.
It's so hard. It's hard.
You like it?
What? I love it. Yes, you could, like.
There is absolutely no reason why Young MA's ex should have ever, and I mean ever, put her business out there, especially when she was going through one of the lowest moments of her life. Like, girl, wait. If anything, this just shows who you really are, okay? Like, what made you think airing someone out like that was okay? For what? Likes? Attention? A little clout? Y'all really out here moving like clout holds more weight than character. And that's exactly what's wrong in this social media world today. The ex stated her and Young MA broke up because Young MA was holding her back and stopping her from getting money and having motion. Is giving delusional. Okay? Because if she was truly holding you back, like you claim, but you're the one who ended the relationship, then what are you even talking about? You're set free, right? So why bring it up now? The public didn't even know anything about what was going on between y'all until you decided to put it on the internet, talking about some telling your side. When nobody was asking, we didn't even know there was a side to begin with. This was not about you setting the record straight. It was about attention, okay? You could have told your side without exposing that video. When someone you love is going through something that serious, the last thing that should be on your mind is pulling out a phone. That says a lot about you. Some things are not meant for the internet, especially when it's someone else's personal struggle. There's a way to speak your truth without crossing the line, and this wasn't it. The craziest part, the ex really out here trying to justify what she did. Like, girl, just take accountability. You crossed a line, point blank, period. There is no excuse for that. Own it and do better. She gets a boo, tomato, tomato. Chill. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts below. We can definitely agree to disagree, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody once upon a time was with posting me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life, and I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But, it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase. Always my phrase moving forward. Just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But, people be people sometimes, and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big mob shit. You already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Reap what you sow.
Only y'all who follow me off a relationship that's trying to say like I'm evil, I'm nasty and all this kind of stuff, and like I am nasty, but not in that kind of way. But yeah, the people that really know me, like they honestly know where I was coming from with it. Yeah, I don't know. If I would have knew, well, no, because even if I would have knew, I still wouldn't have went that route. But like I was just about to say, if I would have knew y'all was gonna take it like to the left and like make it seem like nasty, I could have made the caption like really juicy and like really, really nasty. Like I could have really did my big one when it came to the caption, but that wasn't the route I was taking it. But once again, a lot of stuff go over people's heads on the internet. And yeah, I really have something to say. But it's like if I turn my comments off, y'all ain't gonna be talking to me. I know where I was coming from when I did that post, but I'm trying to look at it from outside of my body into the next. It does look bad, but if you're smart and read the caption, it had nothing to do with trying to be nasty. But yeah, moral of the story is y'all can say what y'all want, y'all can come up with what y'all want. All I'm saying is if I turn my comments off, y'all won't be talking to me no more. I don't really check my DMs, so y'all still won't be talking to me. At the end of the day, you'll always be talking to yourself. I don't know you, y'all don't know me, y'all don't pay my bills, y'all don't take care of me, my child, or anybody else I take care of. I'm just trying to see how am I like really supposed to give a fuck behind what somebody done to me. Like, how y'all mad at me for telling my part of the story? That's a narcissist. I'm sorry, but no, she's not a victim at all. Y'all could let her play. Y'all could let her play in y'all face like she's victim and all this kind of stuff. But like I said, this story has many characters, many people in it. Even her own exes have their horror stories. It might as well call it surviving MA. Come on now, nobody name an ex who got a good story that left from her. As far as I know, I'm the first one that left, but let's gather up the exes and let's see who has a good ending story. Let's see whose story doesn't match my story. Then at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit here and keep explaining the route I was going with the video because y'all already took the route I was going to. And at the end of the day, who the fuck is y'all for me to explain anything to? I don't know y'all just like y'all don't know me. I'm not about to sit here and be just making videos, just trying to keep pleading the fifth. For who? Not you? Y'all about to have me really show my ass on here. I was really being nice, but I could really get like that. Again. So just back up a little bit. Shawty, just hold on. I had to put myself first, shit. That's not the route I was taking, but oh honey, and then I think me laughing and smiling don't make it better. Like I said, I laugh at everything. I'm really only laughing because I don't make videos because I just feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody else is talking back. So I'm just sitting here making videos for pointless ass fucking people that I don't know. Damn. Oh, honey, and then I think me laughing and smiling don't make it better. Like I said, I laugh at everything. I'm really only laughing because I don't make videos because I just feel like I'm talking to myself. But let's just start from day one when we first met. Okay, when we first met, I was gonna say long story short, but this is a very long story. We have many characters, and yeah, we have characters. So what happened was me and my homegirl was on our way to the shit show in Atlanta, and somebody had got killed on the freeway. So they had basically blocked off all the lanes and we was in an Uber. So at this point, my homegirl was bored and we just got out the car. She like, let's just get out the car and turn up on the freeway. So we just got out the car and we were just on live on Instagram and stuff like that. And like 3 lanes over, some boy got out his car and he gets on live and he's like, oh, it's an Instagram party, da da da. So yeah, we just okay, cool, da da. So then he's on FaceTime with somebody, but the whole time, as far as how I could see it, it was like a white woman. So I'm thinking it's like his baby moms or somebody. So he ends up coming and he's like, I'm on FaceTime with my sister, MA. So that was around the time when people used to do them fake FaceTime calls and be acting like they on a FaceTime with the person and really don't be. So I'm like, oh, you're hella corny. Like, I already caught on to that. I already seen those TikToks and those lives. And he's like, not really on there. So she's like, take her the phone, I'm really on there. So she's like, it's really me. So I'm like, okay, I still blew it off because like I don't like girls. So I'm just like, okay, that's cool. And so my homegirl, she like girls. So she's like, okay, we going with you. So he like, I got a bottle in the car. So we go to his car. Nowadays, all it takes is a little liquor to get a bit. But no, don't be my friend. But basically, we went to his car. We was taking shots and stuff like that. And we was sitting on the freeway for like over hours. So she ended up canceling the Uber ride, and by the time she canceled it, like the police was letting people get off the freeway. So he's like, so what y'all doing? She's like, we going with you. And he's like, no, what y'all doing? She like, we going with you. And he's like, I was going home. She said, well, we going with you. So then I'm just like, we going back in our Uber, we going to our show. And she canceled the Uber ride. Mind you, I didn't have Uber, I didn't have Lyft. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like she canceled the ride while we were on the freeway. So of course the man not gonna let us get back in his car. So now I'm telling a friend, I'm like, can you just drive us off of an exit and we could call an Uber to come pick us up off the exit? So we end up, he just like, let me call my sis, we gonna pull up over there. So we end up pulling up over there to her apartments, and she comes out, we talking, we chilling. All reality, her and my friend was really supposed to be the ones together because I feel like I be pulling them. And I feel like all my girlies, all my friends need somebody. So I'm like, yeah, you like girls, you know what to do with a girl, you get on that. Long story short, it didn't happen that way. And she had told me like, what if I told you I want you? And I'm like, well, my friend wants you. And he's like, what if she was like, what if I told you I want you? And I'm like, well, me, I'm still gonna put my on. Cause I don't deal with girls. I like to have fun with girls, but not dating a girl because I'm a girl too, and I can only argue with you for a certain amount of time before I want to fight. So I just knew I wasn't supposed to be dating a girl. So I'm still trying to put a song. I'm like, you got both of us. And she like, no, I just want you. So I'm like, okay, cool. Somebody got to take one for the team. I'll take it for the team. So, okay, we started hanging out a lot. Um, 4th of July comes, and the same home. Okay, so basically, no, no, no. So we went to the club that night. That's where she was telling me that. And then after the club, we went to, I want to say it was the owner's apartment, and we was hanging out. Me and her was on the balcony. We was talking, kissing, just flirting, stuff like that. And damn, I don't know if I could tell this part, because if I tell this part, I gotta tell about the allegations. Okay, so y'all, we gonna pause it right here because, like I said, I don't want to tell no story with no facts, no proof, because I'm not gonna try to ruin nobody's character. That's not what I'm here for. I'm really just telling my story of my breakup and like how we met and how we just ended, so that way like people can stop saying I was using her, I wasn't genuine, and stuff like that. Because once y'all hear this whole story, it never gave I used somebody, and I was genuine the whole time, but it's a little bump right here in this story to where I can't go on into the next story because of what happened that night after the apartments. So, and like I said, we don't tell lies. Anything I'm talking about, I got proof behind. And even if I know it's true, if I don't have proof, we're not going to speak on it. So, it happened to my friend. So, I'm going to have to get the screenshots and stuff from her first. I got to see if she still has that conversation from that night and stuff like that before I talk about it. Because then if she don't have the screenshots no more, then we could just skip that part and go on. But we need that part.